Hello everyone and welcome to a very brief video on Clash of Puppets. The developer describes this as a 3D hack and slash platformer. We're going to be looking at the hack and slash part. Now this game's combat is really brutal. First thing we're going to do is lay around mine traps to try and thin the ranks a bit. Now, we have one button for attacks. We do a 5-hit combo. And we can change direction during any strike in our combo, but don't let that perk fool you into fighting a losing battle. Whenever you're surrounded or need to get into a better position, it's best to double jump and then do a slam attack. Especially when you're surrounded by these guys who do close range attacks and long range attacks. You want all of them on one side whenever you can get them that way. It's also incredibly easy for enemies to juggle you, as you just saw. When they are all on one side, you can unleash a flurry of attacks without worrying about much, but that doesn't happen very often. Especially with projectile enemies who hang back and fire at you from far away. So this game's pretty difficult. It's not a game where it's about how skilled you are with the melee combat. You need to use all of the tools at your disposal just to survive. There's no such thing as an extra weapon. We switched our special attack to an attack that freezes all the enemies on screen when we use it. This is especially useful against projectile enemies because it gives us time to get to them when they're not within reach of our sword. It's the most useful special attack so far, but we'll see another one that's even more useful before this is over. But yeah, there are simply too many enemies and they attack too fast for you to make it through this game with just melee combat. And if you do somehow, I want to see it. Please show me. So we have ranged weapons as well, and this is our laser. It cuts through enemies and deals massive damage, but you pretty much have to stand still while you use it. And it doesn't stop the enemies from advancing on you. All of the weapons you have are important, but it's also important that you use them at the right time. If you try and use ranged weapons during the whole fight, or melee attacks during the whole fight, you're going to die pretty quickly. But I'd wager you're going to die pretty quickly no matter what, because this game is really difficult. And the ammo from your weapons does not refill upon entering a new stage. You have to find an ammo depot for that. And they get increasingly more scarce as the game goes on. The platforming in this game is pretty minor. I imagine it's mostly for a break between the combat. Alright, we got a new special attack, but we're not going to use it until we have to. We're going to see how much damage we can do with our sword before we get hurt. It's going a bit better than last time, that's for sure. But there is genuine strategy here. It's just you have to use everything at your disposal. Oh, okay, let's use our special attack. That's a new special attack we got. It fires missiles that target everything on the screen. That might seem like overkill, but it's really not. Because, again, your ammo doesn't refill at the end of a stage. So you have to be conservative with it, but not too conservative or you'll die and won't be able to finish the level. The game is really insane about how much it asks you to balance the usage of your weapons, and how difficult the combat is in general. But yeah, that's the combat system for Clash of Puppets. I'll admit, when I bought this, I did not expect it to be so, difficult. But that's what it is, and if you want to get your ass kicked, I recommend trying it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon.